I'm Michele Pullen. I'm a senior at Brandeis, and I've gone to Harlingen 4 times. On our trip in 2015, it was almost a year after one of my friends had passed away, and I hadn't felt super sad all the time, but I also hadn't felt genuinely happy yet. And when we were in Harlingen and I got to serve everybody, all my problems seemed to just get pushed away, and I got to show others God's love, and I felt loved in the process, and that was the first time I'd felt genuine joy since she had died. In youth, you have your little groups, even though we try to make it not very groups, it happens. But in Harlingen, you get to really focus on building relationships with everybody else that is there, because it's not so overwhelming as in here where there's 100 students. There's maybe 20 to 30, 40 maybe. And so you get to really start knowing everybody better and start building relationships with them as you all serve together and get to grow in relationships with God and each other at the same time. It's just a really good experience to have, especially as a first mission trip, because it's not super long, it's not really far, it's not super strenuous workload, and it's just a really good way. Most of it's really just showing others God's love. And there's, of course, a little bit of warehouse work and evangelism, but it's a really good thing. And I went for the first time in 7th grade, and it already changed my life. So I think anybody, no matter if they're 6th grade, no matter if they're senior, if they've never gone on a mission trip before in their life, I would recommend it for anybody looking for it.
My name is Lauren Toll. I'm a senior, and I've gone to Harlingen 3 times. Some of my favorite things about Harlingen is just being able to serve people and getting to love different people that you've never really met or haven't been able to experience being with those type of people before. God has taught me how to serve people who aren't like you, to communicate with people who may not even speak your language, just to love others abundantly, even though they're not anything whatsoever or not whatsoever, but not like how you are culturally. The most surprising thing I've probably experienced was getting to work with younger kids. Originally, when I first did, I wasn't so happy about it, but I was like, oh, I'll just do it anyways. And then I just found so much joy, just simply playing jump rope with the younger kids and seeing how happy they were that we were here playing with them. I think anyone from 6th grade to being a senior should go on a mission trip, because it's just really eye-opening to the way God loves people and God loves you and others. My first mission trip, I was a freshman, and it was just my first experience just fully getting to serve others with just God's joy in my heart and just going full at it.
I got to see her really kind of just open herself up. She's kind of quiet, and she really just kind of let herself go in a way that she got to play with these kids that she's not really used to, and she got to share her story with others. And she's done it here, but she's never done it in a big crowd like that with a bunch of strangers. So it's really awesome just to see God working through her, breaking down those walls that she had put up before.
I saw what a servant's heart Michele really had going into it. She was always ready to do anything, always picking people up, and just always encouraging me myself to get more out of my comfort zone and just go out and serve others. So we were in the van, and I think we were singing the Jonas Brothers or something.
Yes.
And they're we were just had such a blast and just singing in the van. There's a lot of memories in the van.
A lot of memories in the van. like she said, just getting to have fun with each other at the same time. And I think Harlingen's when our friendship really started beginning, because we had known each other when we were little, yeah. But after she moved churches, we never talked really. And so now she's back here at Grace Point. She got to go on Harlingen. We had such a fun time. Our friendship's really grown since then. Like, she's one of my best friends. She's constantly growing me spiritually. So I think that was really like the seed that planted it all.